You can start a membership site business in 3 simple steps. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to choose a profitable topic so that people will actually pay you money to join your membership. Then how to grow and connect with your audience. And then finally, how to actually launch to your audience so that they will join your membership. Hey there, I'm Amber McDuffie, and all of the downloadable PDFs that you're going to need in order to complete this training are just linked down below in the description. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. Training number 1. Let's get excited and let's also get serious. Okay, there is a reason why you're starting a membership site business, and it's not just about the money that you want to make. It's actually about what that money will do for your life. We've all been there, feeling limited by our annual salary, but a membership site business doesn't have those same limits because it's scalable, meaning there's no income cap, because as you welcome more members, you also collect more money. It's unlimited, which means that reaching your goals is also unlimited. So put your goals into really clear view. Let's let them inspire you and carry you through the days when you want to give up, okay? Whether it's paying off bills or saving for a beautiful vacation or just having the freedom to spend money on the things that you want when you want, right? Whatever it is for you, I know it's important. So let's make meeting your goals a reality for you, okay? This training is for people who are brand new to building a business, and it's also for those who already have a business, who may want to either add on a membership site or change over to a membership site. So the first step to starting a membership site business is to choose a profitable topic that solves a problem. Okay, people will pay good money to someone who knows more than them about overcoming a challenge, solving a problem, or helping them to reach an important goal, right? So let's take a deep dive into your expertise, right? And see how you can help others solve their problem. And yes, I said it. You are an expert at something. And no, you may not have a degree or a certificate or even any formal training at all in that area of expertise, okay? I mean, you might, but you might not. So your expertise is simply something that you know so well and can do so naturally that you can teach it to someone else, all right? So I'm gonna run you through some examples and some categories of things just to kind of get your ideas flowing, and so that you can just think of your own membership site idea, okay? So the first category we can think of is routines, okay? Some people struggle in life because they don't have any consistent routines in place to help them manage from day to day. But maybe you have excellent routines in place. So what routines might you have in your life that you could teach to someone else? You know, self-care, beauty routines, child-care routines, things like that, right? And don't worry about your niche yet. I just want you to focus on the problem that you can help someone to solve, okay? So, for example, some moms may struggle with having a good routine in place at home for, meal time or homework time or bedtime, or even the unstructured weekend time. And if you've gotten compliments, from friends and family who say that, you seem to always have it together and your family is so organized, right? Then maybe this is an expert zone for you. Okay, so as you think of your own ideas, I want you to think, do I see other people struggling with this, and yet it seems to come pretty easy to me? Okay, if so, you're probably tiptoeing into expert territory, right? So you don't need a degree in family routines in order to create a business around helping families with their routines. You follow me? Okay, so let's look at some other skills that you might have that you can consider for your business idea. So like life or work skills is another area where you might find some of your expertise. So are you good with technology, maybe photography, or you're skilled at making jewelry? Even if these were just hobbies for you, okay, there are people out there who want to learn these skills. And when you can position your expertise so that these skills help to solve a problem, then people will pay you money for your knowledge. And remember, you don't have to have any formal training, okay? Just ask yourself, does this come pretty easy to me? And could I teach it to someone else? For example, people of a certain age may struggle with technology, and yet they're finding that it's becoming harder and harder to avoid learning it. So there's a market for teaching technology skills as a business. Here's another example. Someone may be, making and selling their own products online, and they need to know how to take great photos, and post it to their website. And so you weren't a photography major, so what, right? But you are really good at taking photos. You've developed your own technique, and you can teach it to others, right, who need those photography skills so that they can put their products on their website. So here's a couple of other skills that you can consider, maybe finance or debt management. if you can teach others how you got out of debt in a certain amount of time and teach them how to do the same. Another skill is speaking another language or public speaking, right? There are lots of skills that you have that I haven't even mentioned here, right? That you could turn into a business. You might even have a side hustle that you've started successfully that you can teach others how to start that same side hustle so that they can skip the trial and error that you had to experience. People will pay money to save time and to save the trouble of figuring it all out on their own. Now, there are more categories that you can kind of sort through and help you uncover your area of expertise. All you need to do is to download the activity guide that goes with this video to see all of the different categories and start brain dumping your ideas. Okay, it's important to get them all out so that you can have some choices, especially if you are starting with a blank slate. Now, if you already have a membership site idea in mind, then my question to you is, have you discovered the problem that you solve with your business? Sometimes it helps to think about why people don't have the knowledge that you have and why they would want or need it. Okay, so you might find a problem inside that gap, right, between your knowledge and their knowledge. All right, once you've gotten all of your expert topics out, it's time to narrow down your choice to your 2 most favorite ideas. So on that final page of the downloadable, you are going to see a matrix, and I want you to rate your ideas on a scale from 1 to 10 based on your skill level on this topic, your excitement level on this topic, because you want to make sure it's something that you're actually interested in, okay, and how profitable you feel that this topic is. Profitability is weighted times 2 because it's really important to be able to make money with your business idea, all right? Then you're going to total it all up and you're going to see which idea has the highest score, and then you've got a winner. All right, now if you already have an existing business, let's say you provide online tutoring services, is there an area of your business that you can provide ongoing access to valuable content on a monthly basis? Or could you provide live support sessions monthly to your members, that they could attend? Or maybe you could possibly give group, sessions on a specific learning topic, and then members can log in a certain number of times a month to get help and support from you to be able to just access you. So whatever your current business is, I want you to think of ways that you can provide ongoing content, right, to your customer base and then have them access it monthly. And it may not even be new content. It could be some content that you've repurposed, that you originally created for something else in the past. So I want you to be creative, give yourself permission to break free from the traditional membership format, and I want you to think, is there any other way that you could provide ongoing value for an ongoing fee, okay? Maybe you have an online course, right, that you've created, and you could repurpose it and give your members access to it so long as they're a member, okay? Maybe you could teach live workshops, or you already teach live classes, and that could just become part of your membership, so they have to be a member to get access. So there's no limits, there's no right or wrong way to structure your membership site, okay? You're the expert owner, so you own the freedom to structure it in a way that not only serves your audience, but also serves you. All right, so your next step is to get started by downloading the activity guide, brain dumping all of your ideas, okay, and narrowing down your choice. Welcome to training number 2, where I'm going to teach you the 5 steps to connect, and I mean really connect, with the people who will first become your followers, then your fans, and then ultimately your members. All right, so these are the people that you will positively impact with your expertise, and they are literally the people who need you, okay? They are the second reason that you cannot give up on your business. The first reason that you're never gonna give up on your business is your own goals, your big why, okay? Your commitment to yourself, because you definitely deserve financial abundance. But the second reason is because there's a group of people out there that you can help who need what you offer, and they need it from you, okay? It doesn't matter how many other businesses are out there that are just like yours. Your members need you, specifically you. So let's find out how you can connect with your fans, okay? So the first important step is to make sure that you have a business topic that you care about, right? When we have an interest in the topic, and I'll even say passion for the topic, we tend to care more about the people who need help with that particular topic. And if you genuinely care about the people, then the connection is real, and then getting members for your site will flow naturally, right? Okay, so step 2 is to pick a niche. So for example, instead of helping all women, who may be struggling with a certain problem, Maybe you only help moms of children under the age of 12, right? See how I niche down like that? So let's try niching down with an example that I gave you from the first training. Let's say that you're good at photography and you create a membership site to help business owners learn how to take pictures of their products for their website. So rather than helping any and all business owners who need product pictures, maybe you only help restaurant owners who are taking pictures of their food for social media so that they can attract more customers, right? So I want you to go ahead and niche down with your topic and get very clear on exactly who you help. Next is step 3. We need to get clear on the struggle that your potential member is experiencing. What's hard for them, okay? I want you to describe their pain and be sure to use words that they would use, okay? Describe it with their words. I want you to peek into their life and I want you to describe the exact trouble, okay? People want to know that when you say that you can help them, that you actually understand what they're going through. You know, people don't want to be sold a membership. They want to be sold on your sincerity and they want to be sold on your ability to help them through your membership. So they really just simply want to be understood. So when you can talk to them using their own words about the challenges that they have, they will stop, they will listen to you, and they will engage with your message, whether it's a social media post, a live stream, or an ad. This is how you begin to build trust because they will see that you do know their pain and that you have a real heart to help them. Okay, so now that you've identified their pain, step 4 is to name what they want. And not just what they want, but what they really, really want, right? So going back to the example of the photography membership site for the restaurant owners, right? They don't just want nice social media pictures that are appetizing. I mean, they want that. But what they really, really want is a successful restaurant that thrives from repeat guest traffic on a daily basis, right? So it's not about the food pictures at all. It's about the end goal that the great pictures help them to accomplish. So you have to go a step beyond just how you help your members, right? But think about the outcomes that they really, truly want, all right? And then you'll have their attention because you're going to be connecting with their why and not just their wallet. All right, and then finally, step 5 is to identify their objections. Why wouldn't somebody want to become a member of your site? Okay, sticking with that photography example, it's possible that restaurant owners don't feel they have the time to learn the photography techniques, right? So your job would be to find a solution to the time block, to make sure that your membership site and your content is accessible and conducive to the schedule of a restaurant owner. Now, maybe the restaurateurs think, they'll need fancy equipment and an expensive camera, to take proper pictures. Or maybe they just think the tech is too complicated because of all the filters and the settings and all that, right? So you've got to think about the objections that could be in the way of someone making a decision to join your membership and what solutions to these objections exist, right? And then when you address those in your messaging to your membership and in your offer, then you start to remove those barriers and your members will appreciate you for that. So your next action step is to download the activity guide to apply these 5 steps to your membership site idea. And then in the third training, we're going to put it all together so that you can know how to use these messages in your launch so that you can welcome new members to your site. Okay, so for the third training, we're going to be going through a 3-step quick launch strategy that can be accomplished in only 2 weeks. So as you can see here, the 3 steps are the prep, excite, and the launch phase. So let's take a look at the prep phase first, right? In this phase, you are really establishing yourself in your space, right? You are building that credibility, letting people know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. So as you're building that credibility that you can actually help them, guess what? You're going to actually help them, right? And the way that you can do that is by offering a lead magnet. And this can be a downloadable PDF, with some helpful information in it. It can be a checklist, it can be a script, it can be a template, whatever it is that you can offer to help them overcome one small part of their problem. So you actually have to help them get a result, right? And in doing so, as you're offering out this lead magnet, you're also building your email list because when you offer that to them, You are giving them that lead magnet in exchange for their email address so that you can send it directly to their inbox. And now you have these people who are interested in your lead magnet and also potentially interested in your launch item, which could be your membership. Okay, so in the next phase, in the excite phase, we are now trying to get them really stirred up and really excited. Exactly what that actual phase is named, right? We want them to be curious about what's coming. So during this phase, you are going to actually make a big announcement about it, right? But you're not going to release it yet. In fact, what you want to do is get people on a wait list. So you're building all of this curiosity and you're building up the wait, right? Making them excited about what is to come and offering them this opportunity to get on your wait list, and maybe even offering them something special simply for getting on your wait list. You know, what are there some advantages to them being on the wait list that they can cash in later, you know, whether that is just an exclusive discount or even just a bonus. It doesn't even have to be kind of a cash discount. It really can just be something bonus, something additional that they can get, and maybe that they can even access immediately as soon as they join your wait list. All right, then it builds up to the actual launch, phase 3, and this is where we make our sales and actually get people to take that step towards our business. So there are 3 big components to a successful launch, and that is scarcity, urgency, and visibility. Okay? So scarcity is going to present your offer in such a way that maybe there's only a certain number or a limited number, or maybe there's a limited number of the bonus, so that it will gently encourage people to go ahead and make that decision, to take that step towards you in the event maybe they're on the fence on their decision making, okay? Next is visibility, right? You want to be loud and visible during your launch. You got to make sure that people know that you actually have something to offer. And the more visible you are, the more opportunity that you have for people to take that step towards you in your business. Because here's what, that very first message, maybe they didn't see you, maybe they didn't hear you, maybe that message went over their head, but that second message or third message or fourth message, one of those messages is going to get through, okay? And so what you can do in order to be visible, you can go live, live stream on social media. Maybe you're sending an email or posting on social media, right? And what exactly are you being loud about? You are being loud about the fact that your cart is open and that your cart is closed, right? You've got to let them know that this will eventually close and this opportunity will expire. And that leads us to that third component of urgency. If they know that they only have a limited amount of time to actually make that decision, it does again give people that kind nudge to go ahead and make a decision. Are they in or are they out, right? So those are the 3 steps of a quick launch strategy that you can use and implement in only 2 weeks. Now that you know how to create and launch your membership business, I want you to click here next to watch this video on how to set up your membership website. It's fast and easy. You can do it right there on Kajabi. Or you can click over here and watch this video, which is a more detailed step-by-step version of the launch process. And it's going to include like what to write in your emails during your launch and what type of content to put on social media.